Yes, people. Welcome to LFC Red Forever channel. Haven't done this for a while. The 3 o'clock, chats anymore. Sorry, in a while. I'm going to be talking about obviously Steven Gerrard's appointment at Aston Villa and the season so far with Liverpool as well. What we can do to start challenging again for the league and how can we come out of these issues we're having at the moment. So let's do this, people. Let's do this. Yes, people. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. You can see we're on 370. We're on the road to 1,000 people, and with your help, we can get there as well. And put your comments through as well if you're watching this live stream. Please put your comments and let me know what you think about what I'm discussing today as well. All right, we're going to be talking about Mr. Steven Gerrard, who's been appointed at Aston Villa. He's left Rangers and he's gone off to Aston Villa. What do I think about it? I think it's a good thing. I've always said about Steven Gerrard, like, in order for him to, succeed in football terms at the highest level, he's got to try himself in the teams in mid-table, around that area. And Aston Villa is a perfect match for him as well. Do I want him as a Liverpool manager? I'm one of those people that says no, but you never know in the future what can happen. And there's lots of ways you have to look at it when you're looking at Steven Gerrard. But please, people, put your comments and what you think on the comment section as well, and let me know what the future holds for Steven Gerrard, if he's gonna stay around Liverpool, if he's on the way to Liverpool eventually from likes of Aston Villa or whatever team he takes over after that as well. It's a big job for him. It's a big job for him, and it's this is the time to prove yourself. A lot of Rangers fans are unhappy. He's leaving Glasgow Rangers, but these opportunities don't come along that often, especially for Premier League terms and the clubs you suit. So he can suit Liverpool in a certain way, but if you want to learn your trade, this is the club you need to go to, like Aston Villa or Wolverhampton, teams like this, in order for him to get himself to the level where he needs to be. Like if you look at Frank Lampard, he made the mistakes of like going to Chelsea. You don't do that straight away from Derby. You need to what do you call it, coach a Premier League team first in order for you to understand how it works first of all. Then you could go to the bigger teams and do your success over there. I could see a lot of spaces on Twitter talking about Steven Gerrard. Obviously, a Liverpool fans, that's their hero, that's their man, that's their everything. Majority of the young fans of today, they grew up Steven Gerrard being in the midfield. And I've grown up before that, so I know from Ronnie Whelan and McMahon and below that. So it's a good. I've always said that in order for him to understand how the Premier League works, and then if he's ever going to manage Liverpool, go to a team in the mid-table like Aston Villa and etc. And he's going to do well. I think he's going to do well. Aston Villa have bought a lot of players in the summer. Obviously, Jack Grealish getting sold to Manchester City, and Dean Smith struggled to make them as a force as one. So this is where Steven Gerrard comes in with his ideas. Is he going to come in and put his knowledge and know-how through like being at the top level as a player onto these players, so these players understand where he's coming from, and then eventually taking that on board, and then try to win the league in that way. Compete in the top 8. That's what I'm saying. Top 8, compete in the top 8 in order for them to go further than that in the future. I think he will succeed. I don't know what's telling me, but I think he will succeed at Aston Villa. I think he will do pretty well. Um, a lot of growth to do down there. A lot of like, you know, he come from a successful side of Glasgow Rangers, winning the league after what donkeys of years, and competing in Europa League as well, to a team that's not competing pretty much for nothing. So what is he gonna put? What's his mindset going to Aston Villa to make them compete in the top 8 on a regular basis? That's what I want to know about him. Like, what is his mindset in that, and is he gonna be successful? Getting Aston Villa into that top 8 in next couple of years on a consistent basis. Listen, I wish him all the best. I think he's gonna do a great job down there, and he's gonna get a lot of respect from the players. Like sometimes players come into teams like Aston Villa, and they undermine what Aston Villa is all about. Don't forget, people, Aston Villa is a European powerhouse. They've won the European Cup at one stage of their illustrious formation. You know what I mean? So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful he's gonna do a good job and eventually come to Liverpool with flying colours. Let me read the comments before I continue, and then you guys can put your comments through and let me know. Good afternoon, Fozzie. Yes, John Conway. Thank you for coming on, bro. It's been a while doing this, innit? It's been a while doing this, so I'm just putting comments and asking questions. So please, put your questions and all that stuff onto the messaging bit as well, please. Ermina, congrats, Steve G. I think it's definitely a good move for him career-wise. There's only so much you can achieve in Scottish football. Yeah, you got to think about it, Ermina. Like, in Scottish football, it's winning the league, and that is it. After that, you don't progress. I mean, I know he's doing all right in the Europa League, but it doesn't mean a lot, because there's a lot of good teams in the Europa League that will actually probably knock them out eventually. You know what I mean? So, it's a good move for him. Like I said, hi, Fozzie from Lewis Smith. Hi, Lewis Smith. Much appreciated for tuning in. Katie says he will probably take over one day, but let's see what the future. What future Villa holds for him first. Listen, Aston Villa is a big team, people. Don't ever underestimate that. You know what I mean? Aston Villa is a humongous team, and they're probably in the Premier League, 5 richest clubs in the Premier League as well. So it's not gonna be like he's coaching a smaller team. Aston Villa is good. It's huge, and this is a good opportunity for him as well. I hope he does pretty well. Like I said, in order for him to once he becomes Liverpool manager, he learned a lot, and will become more successful in the future. Katie says, I'm sure he's gonna do well. Or anyway, I wish him best of luck. Yeah, hands down. Big up Fozzie from Aziz. Thank you very much, Aziz, for coming on, bro. It will be a big test for him. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. John Conway says, good luck, Steven Gerrard at Aston Villa. Aziz, everyone's on here. Statman, good afternoon. Hope you're well. Yes, thank you very much, mate. Nice to meet you the other day, Statman. Honestly, you guys opened a lot of stuff in my head, like all the doubts when we were speaking at Husam's channel. Please subscribe to Statman Stubbs as well, people. He's very knowledgeable about Liverpool Football Club as well, and football in general. Just please go and subscribe to him. Give him the props that he needs as well. Michael says, good move for him. Yeah, listen, Steven Gerrard is a legend at Liverpool Football Club. All the Liverpool people are coming out, giving him the good wishes for Aston Villa as well, because not a lot of Liverpool fans hate Aston Villa. You know what I mean? So it's good both ends, if you know what I mean, as a Liverpool fan and an Aston Villa fan, etc. Good move for him, yeah. Big up, Joe. Thanks for coming on, bro. Hey, my reminiscence is live. Yes. Thank you very much. For coming on. He needs to get experience if that's what he sees himself doing for the rest of his career. Yeah, it's like any jobs and any walks of life. You need to get experience to get to the higher positions in your career. So I agree. Um, he's done good so far, so why not move on to the next chapter? Yeah, he's got a good coaching staff as well. Don't forget, he's got Gary McAllister next to him, so it's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad having a coaching staff around you like that as well. Yes, people, like I always say, if you're on other platforms, please come to our YouTube channels and subscribe. Give us, the motivation to do this on a regular basis. We're heading towards 400 now, but we're on the road to 1,000. Like I said, I'm going to be going to Southampton, Aston Villa, Newcastle games in the coming weeks, months as well. And I'm going to see Steven Gerrard managing Aston Villa. So that's good for me. Luckily, I got that ticket. So yeah, I'm good with that. And we're going to be outside Anfield interviewing people as well. So please give us the help in hand in that as well. If you can see us outside Anfield, come on, approach us, and we'll give you the interview that you want to have. I really wish him best of luck, as he says. Football Century says, afternoon, Fozzie. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I haven't done this for a while, so I'm a bit, understanding it again. So it's good. I'm enjoying it. Big up Stat Man. Yes, please go and subscribe to him. Like I always said, appreciate it, man. Really enjoyed the chat last night. I'll have to get you on my channel soon. Hi everyone in the chat. Anytime you need me, I'm here. I said that to you, bro. Anytime you need me, I'm here. I'm from the old school. You never walk alone. I stick by that. You know what I mean? So anytime you need me, just give me a shout. And if I'm free, I'll come on 100%, brother. Liam, big up, Fozzie. Yes, Liam, thanks for coming on, bro. Liverpool Aston Villa on 11th December. Yes, John Conway, I'm there, bro. I've got my ticket and ready. I can't believe it, man. I'm going to that game where Steven Gerrard is going to be managing opposite Jurgen Klopp. I never thought I'll see that, but it's going to be bella. Big up Aziz. Ouch, that might be awkward, but in all honesty, hope he does well. Yeah, 100%. And Football Century says, great step for great step for Gerrard, in my opinion. This is what LFC needs for our legend. This will be great experience for him and for us. Yeah, like I said, mate, I'm not a big fan of him managing Liverpool because I've seen Graham Souness manage Liverpool, and he still has that negativity around him when he's around the club, and people still remind him like what he done to us when he took over. But people forget when Graham Souness took over that team was aging, and we haven't renewed the team. So he wanted to do everything so quickly. He lost focus in what's happening in the real terms, which is every step you take, it will actually make the club even less competitive. And unfortunately, he got rid of a lot of players too soon, got in a lot of players too soon. So it was all pear-shaped, and unfortunately, his managerial reign wasn't like too successful. But don't forget, people, he managed to win the FA Cup as well at Liverpool, so it has been like sort of successful. Stevie back at Anfield soon. Who would have thought? I can't believe it myself, mate. I mean, oh my goodness. Magnifico, molto bella, tutti frutti. Yes. He's a legend, yeah. Let's just move on from that, guys. Boys and girls, we've got to move on, obviously, to the Premier League. I've got a lot to say. About Liverpool Football Club and what's happening with us at the moment. We've got issues, people. Like, you got to be real to yourself. Like, we've got issues. You got to look at the league as well. Like, we're not even, like, in the top 3, top 2 anymore. You know what I mean? And it's scary shit, man. So you look at the Premier League. You look at Chelsea, 26 points. Man City, 23 points. West Ham, 23 points. And Liverpool, 22 points. So the best thing about this, what I see in the league, is we can recoup those points. We're not going to let it go that easily, you know what I mean? So the more the squad gels together, the more the squad becomes competitive terms around us, the more we will actually start challenging the game. Because while I'm looking at Liverpool Football Club at the moment, people, like, we're drawing, we're winning, drawing, winning, losing now. It was just becoming too common, these results, and then it come to the point that we started to lose the game. We lost the game, and we lost deservedly against West Ham as well. A lot of people are making excuses for the goals we conceded, and Chilwell should have got sent off. I'd rather win a game when it's 11 versus 11. I don't care about Chilwell getting sent off, or that will show the quality we are. And we was discussing this in Husam's channel yesterday as well. So please, if you haven't seen that, please go and subscribe to Don Husam's channel, and check out that video. It was very interesting. Myself and Statman was on there, and it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. So you look at our team at the moment. We're too inconsistent. We're not consistent enough to challenge for the title, in my opinion, at the moment. Even that, I said Liverpool are favourites to win this league this season. I only based it, obviously, like I keep saying, on last season when we was like top of the league until January, and then we slipped away because of the injuries we had. Now we've got all the players back, but the thing is, all the players are back, but they're not really, fit for some reason. You look at Oxlade-Chamberlain, always injured. He's not to the Oxlade-Chamberlain we already know. Matip, the same thing, is in and out of the team with his injuries. Van Dijk, serious ACL injury. So when you look at the defense and the goalkeeper, they're relying more on players' past forms instead of like current form. So each time teams go past us at the back, they expect Van Dijk to come out of nowhere and with his power and pace and get rid of the ball. But he can't do that at the moment. His fitness is slowly coming back. Even you saw it the other day against Antonio. They were racing for the ball, and Van Dijk beat him to the... Even though Antonio was way ahead of him, Van Dijk came from the back and got the ball. So it shows that he's slowly coming back to his old self, but his turning ability is struggling at the moment. And when you have an ACL injury, I don't know if anyone on the chat has ever played football. When you have these kind of injuries, I've had loads of knee injuries in my lifetime. My pace left. My pace was gone. I couldn't even do like the running I used to do anymore. I had to accept that. So I had to find another way for me to, make up for that. So, but I don't think Wood Van Dijk is as bad as that. I think he can still come back to what he was before, because he's calm as you like. Calm as you like, as everybody knows about Van Dijk. And eventually he will come back to being the best defender in the world. It still is, even like he's not doing a lot, he still is. But the thing that's angering me the most at the moment, we're conceding too many goals, people. That door is wide open at the moment. It doesn't matter if Alisson is in goal or Van Dijk's in defense. That door is always wide open. Let's get back to the comments before I move on. C-Joy, the main man, is here. He says, Fozzie, been a long time since I saw you here. Yes, brother, I'm back. Had a little rest, man. Do you know this kind of things, man? If you keep doing it on a regular basis, you need mental rest, man. So I'm trying to get a mental rest at the moment, mate. You know what I mean? So I'm back. Don't worry about that. I'm not going anywhere. And as he says, who Chelsea are playing next? They got to drop points. I don't know. Let me check actually. Chelsea are a strong team. You can't deny that, people. If you look at their actual starting lineup and the bench, that's out of this world, out of this planet, if I could say. Their next team is Leicester away on the 20th. So yeah, they could drop points there. And then if we win our game against Arsenal, yeah, it could go back to like 1 point or 2 points. I'm not too sure in the league, something like that. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting in the next coming weeks after international football. See how we go on about it. Football Century says that last season it was our defense. This season it's our midfield. It happens. It's just part and parcel of football, bro. You know what I mean? And if you don't strengthen your team, this is the defects you're going to get. And there's too many stuff like this happening with Liverpool Football Club. I think the players' legs have just reached their limits. And it's time FSG pull out their finger and start buying players, if you ask me, bro. Klopp doesn't deserve this. Our fan base doesn't deserve this. You know what I mean? Even when you go to Anfield now, we don't shout a lot. It's understandable because there's nothing to shout about in the pitch. You know what I mean? Look at the Brighton game, 2-0 up and we blew it 2-2. You know what I mean? And they should have won the game. They should have actually won the game. And this is what we're facing at the moment. But luckily, like I said, it's only 4 points. So it's not a lot like of points to retrieve. We could retrieve that. We could actually get that back and compete for the title again. In my opinion, bro, and ladies, we've got the best team in the Premier League when they all fit together. But it's just getting them fit is the issue. Are we gonna buy players in January? Are we gonna get some reinforcements in general in order for us to win this league. I don't know with FSG, you know what I mean? I'm not here to slate them. I've already forgiven them for what they've done in the past. And the stable part of the club we are in, we're building a new stand at the Anfield Road end as well. So we just have to, in order for us to compete, we have to be smart, you know what I mean? And just get reinforcements, man. Very true to Football Century, exactly. Thiago, what can I say? What can I say about Thiago, people? Thiago is one of those players that's frustrating. In Germany, from what I've heard, he was struggling anyway, like this on a regular basis. It's just people who see him at Liverpool now and they see him injured 24/7. He only got kicked in the calf against Crystal Palace and he's already out, for about 3 or 4 weeks. That's just not acceptable in my opinion. If that was Milner, he would probably got up and still played in the game. And now we've got these players. We've got Thiago, we've got Oxlade, we've got Keita. We've got these three midfielders that we're relying on the most, and we got rid of Wijnaldum. For these players, and look at them, they're not even fit enough. We put young Jones in the middle, who's actually a winger, and he's struggling to defend. He's struggling to even come back to defend for the team as well. So there's a lot of things we got to look at in order for us to compete for the title this season, and Thiago is one of them. Are we going to accept him for what he is, or are we going to get another player in to cover that position? Basuma, everybody's talking about the one from Brighton. I agree with it. I think he's a brilliant player. I watched him live against Brighton. That 2-2 draw, and the way he dominated that midfield is what we're missing in that midfield, and he can bring a lot into that midfield as well. I'm worried, people, into a certain extent, are we gonna keep playing like this and we're gonna drift away in the table, or are we gonna come back somehow, somewhere with force? Because I'm tired of this winning, drawing, winning, drawing, and losing now. It's just too many of this happening in too many occasions, and it's just a worrying scene. And we have to find a way, guys. We have to find a way, boys and girls, honestly, to recoup the points. Where is he? Like I said about him, that's how it goes. We should sign Kessie and Brozovic. I don't know who that is. I know Kessie, the one who plays for AC Milan. He's good. He's good. I watched him obviously live, and I watched him on TV a few times. He looks like an energetic midfielder that can even pop in the box from time to time as well. But I said Basuma from Brighton looks impressive, man. I watched him live, and the power and the way he shields the ball, the way he's know-how on the pitch. That's what we need. And like I said in the beginning, that's why we miss Wijnaldum in the middle. A lot of people don't fancy Wijnaldum anymore, but you can see the defects in the midfield when he's not there anymore. It's the consistency of him playing and no injuries. Even when I heard he's injured, he still plays, takes the injection and comes on the pitch and plays. That's what we're missing in the pitch, and we haven't got that at the moment. Yes, he doesn't offer a lot of goals, but it's the system you play. Our midfield is built around hard working, people running up and down, people giving it 100%. That's what we need, and unfortunately, the players don't stay fit enough to stay in that midfield for a while. You know what I mean? And it's really affecting the team. It's really affecting the team. We've got the defense back, but what has changed from last season? Nothing, it looks to me, because we're still around the same position as we was last season, even with Phillips and Reece Williams at the back. Yeah, so yeah, it's a lot of work, man. And I don't like the look of that league, man. It's like the rich is at the top and the team that's grafted below that. It shouldn't be like that. Let's just be honest here, people. It shouldn't be like that. VVD is not on form lately, but can you blame him? No, I'm not. Aziz, I'm not here to trash VVD. I've always said it will take him time. I've heard these ACOs take ages, probably 7-8 months to get back to where you was before, and that's how I'm seeing it. That's from my perspective, and people need to lay off VVD at the moment, because I know he's not turning the way he usually does, not reading the play the way he usually does. Sometimes, in order for you to get comfortable with your leg again, you have to sacrifice certain things, and unfortunately the people that's playing next to Van Dijk are not understanding that. They think, oh, he's going to turn around and get the ball like he normally does. That's where they come in, these defenders like Matip, Gomez and Konate. They have to be the ones who are covering him now. until he gets fully fit to where he was. So yeah, it's just communication. It's psychology, innit? It's psychology. That's where it's all about, and this is where Klopp comes in as well. These managers are unpaid psychologists. Everybody don't understand what I mean about that. They can get into mind of players and tell them, this is what you got to do, because Van Dijk can't do this anymore. So I want you to be the one around him to cover for him. And our analysis team, I don't know what they're doing, because if you look at the majority of the season, the same mistakes are happening again and again and again. And it's come to the point that I'm getting tired of it, and a lot of fans are getting tired of it as well. What are our analysis team doing? They get paid big bucks in the training ground. So analyze the games, see the mistakes we're doing, and just try rectify it, and then we'll see where we can go from there, if you know what I mean. Let's go to the comments again. Let's hope no players get injured in the international duty. Listen, for once, I agree with international football stopping the Premier League, because the way we are and the injuries we have, it came at the right time. Let's just be honest here. They are so beating Leicester, in my opinion. That's Chelsea. Listen, Leicester could perform. Brendan Rodgers can do a job, you know what I'm saying? Afternoon, Frosty from Jason Williams. Afternoon, bro. Thanks for coming on, everyone, honestly, man. Because you know me, I do this spontaneously now. I don't do what I used to do before, like give you a heads up in like a day before. I'm going to start doing this on a spontaneous level. Laser's going to be doing it as well. He's a co-owner of the channel. Shout out to Laser. Please go subscribe to his individual channel, but he is this channel as well. Jason says, great appointment for Villa, in my opinion. I can't argue with that. I already talked about Aston Villa. Good luck to Steven Gerrard. I hope one day, he gets a big job. I'm not a Liverpool person for him to get the job, but if he gets it, I'll still support him. I mean, I'm a Liverpool fan first of all, and then I'll support the people after that. That's how I am. I mean, Hip Show Bob says, want to become famous? Want to become famous? By follow? I don't know, man. Twitch people, crazy people. Brozovic is Inter Milan and Croatia central midfielder, quality player. I'll take your word for it, Football Century. If he's good enough to come and play for Liverpool, I'm all for it, bro. As long as it can strengthen that team. To me, like, you know what Liverpool used to do, Football Century? They used to look at the fitness of players, how fit they are in their team before we buy them. That's what we need to go back to. We're buying too many injury-prone players. I think Thiago was forced on Liverpool to buy. So, everybody wants that big name, big star at Liverpool Football Club, and he came, but he's done nothing since he's been at Liverpool. Let's just be honest here, people. You can put it in the comment section as well. If you didn't know about Thiago and you saw him at Bayern Munich, Barcelona, the way he's playing, wouldn't you want him at Liverpool? Of course, that's how he was. We were saying he's a world star, let's get him at Liverpool and let's see what he does. And he still hasn't done nothing. We're still waiting for Thiago, and it's unfortunate because I rate him highly, man. Cedro says, I hope we starting Konate more. Yes, I think if you look at Matip at the moment, Cedro, he's struggling. I think the fitness has caught up with him. He needs a long rest, just like Robertson. A lot of people are talking about Robertson and Tsimikas. I've said about Robertson. Robertson is one of those players that I enjoy watching. I'm a big fan of Robertson, not to the extent of Liverpool fans who say even when he's playing crap, you still play him. No. That can end a player's career. That could end a career. So what he needs to do, Robertson, is rest and then let Tsimikas play. We all know Tsimikas can do the business, and he hasn't done anything. He hasn't put a foot wrong since he's played for Liverpool. Let's just be honest there. Every game he plays, clean sheet. So yeah, let's just be honest there. You have to give that to him. Konate, I think after the Brighton game, we haven't seen him. So he needs to start. In order for him to understand the Premier League, Joy, he needs to be on a regular basis in the team and be around Van Dijk, be around Matip, be around Gomez, so he can put his own input in the team as well, if you know what I mean, bro. Aziz saying, Kostas and Konate. 100%, man. I'm not here to disagree. They need to play. People spamming you on Twitch for Ziha. Yeah, I've just got back to Twitch, man. I haven't been on Twitch for a long time, so now I'm getting back to it. I hope people can start subscribing to our channel from there as well. And Aziz says they need to come and subscribe. Of course, 100%. So we'll go back to the league and look at it from my point of view. Are Chelsea the favourites right now? Yes, I say so. They are the favourites. Man City is hot and cold. But Man City is always going to challenge with the riches they have. Is West Ham going to challenge? Nah, no way, man. Come on, man. But then again, they beat us, so let them enjoy the moment, as I always say. And then you got Liverpool. Like I said, our first 11 is the best 11 in the Premier League. What we need to do is just come as a unit, and then try, force the rest away from the top, so we could get there and win the league. But like I said, it's only 4 points. We could achieve that. There's no way Chelsea can maintain that on a regular basis. Especially when I saw them against Man City, they really struggled in that game, and I don't even think they hit a shot on target in that game either. So it clearly shows they can be got at. So let me look at the fixtures for Liverpool next, and then I'm gonna be off ski, people. But much appreciated for people that tuned in. I was spontaneous and I got a good turnout, man. Pretty impressed. Let me go back to this. So let's look at the league. The next fixture of Liverpool Football Club, and then I'm off ski. So this was our last game. Everybody knows about this horrendous game against West Ham. That was our last game. Game to forget. Game to learn a lot from. Sometimes when you lose a game, it teaches a lot. Like Statman said yesterday on Husam's channel, he said, when you lose, especially like that Tottenham game a few seasons ago at Wembley, when Tottenham battered us and Lovren was having the Lovren moments, you can learn a lot. And I think the West Ham game will teach us a lot. It will put a fire in our players to perform better in the upcoming games. So yes, Arsenal is the next game at Anfield. Unfortunately, I'm not going to that. That's a 5:30 kickoff. I'm going to be doing a live watch along. Probably Laser will join me in that as well. It's going to be like an on-form team and a team that's not on form at the moment, which is Liverpool. I can see us beating Arsenal, but we need to get back to basics. We need to get back to consistency for us to beat them, in my opinion. It's going to be difficult. It ain't going to be easy, people. Like, Arsenal are on fire. Arsenal are like, they're full of youngsters, energetic, and they know where they're going. They know where they're going at the moment, and that's a dangerous team when a team knows where they're going. Yeah, I'm a bit afraid. I'm a bit afraid of that game, just like I was in the West Ham game. But yeah, I could see us winning that game. That can be the start of like a consistent run for Liverpool Football Club, like winning games and challenging for the title. And Chelsea have what? They've got Leicester away, and let's see Man City what they got. I don't see the rest, I only see Chelsea, Man City challenging for the title, but Man United, it's over, innit? Let's just be honest. And yeah, Man City have got Everton at home. Don't forget, Man City dropped points against Southampton at home. They lost to Crystal Palace at home. And Everton, with Rafa Benitez's stubbornness, like playing defensive and etc., they can actually cause an upset at the Etihad, So anything can happen, man. Results could go upside down, and we could just climb up that table and be 1 point behind Chelsea. And yeah, I think it could be a good weekend. That weekend, the 20th of November, for Liverpool Football Club, and us lot cement our challenge back to being a Premier League contender. Because at the moment we're not. Let's just be honest. Come on, man. West Ham dominated us, and battered us, and it's well deserved. But people, like I always say, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notification button, hit that like button. The like helps us trend. The notification alerts you every single time we're on, me or Laser or all of us together at the same time. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon, people. I'll see you soon. Thank you immensely for coming on as well, people. Much appreciated for the support. I'll always, give you props for that. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone.